things started to deteriorate after that. The riot squad made an advance up the road. There were people knocked to the ground. There was a woman screaming, "That's my brother, that's my brother," as a man was knocked to the ground. Further up the road, a fire was set to some pallets. Now, the pallets were kind of up against a building which is on the grounds of River Lodge. I think it's a gatehouse. I can't say categorically what its use is for, but it is on the ground of River Lodge where IPAS is developing the asylum centre. And the flame did kind of grow and set fire to the side of the building, which is, running at the road on the wall. Things just kind of deteriorated from there. The riot squad were advancing. People were pepper sprayed. Some protesters were throwing things like stones at the riot squad. I think most of the stone throwing I witnessed seemed to have been carried out by younger guys, maybe they're teenagers. There was a man that was incapacitated by pepper spray. At one point, he was on his knees. The riot squad the clip you played, actually, just to give context of how that happened, the riot squad were advancing up the road. This guy was on his knees. Like, you're clearly incapacitated by pepper spray. They kept advancing towards him, and as they surrounded him, I could see him being kicked. So at that point, I moved back towards him. I said, "He's on his knees." Because, I understand that the public order unit are they're fully within their rights to break up whatever, do whatever they do, but I don't think that kicking someone on the ground on his knees is hard.
And you witnessed that, Fatima. You witnessed him being kicked even though he was incapacitated.
Right, and then they pepper sprayed me, even though I said to them repeatedly that I was a journalist.
So you were pepper sprayed as well?
Yes.
And you made them aware that you were a journalist?
Yeah.
And you were what? You were trying to advocate on his behalf, were you?
I think advocate is a strong word. Just like, at the end of the day, journalists are human beings. Like, if you see a defenceless person being kicked by fully uniformed riot police, and I was actually retreating. I was actively retreating when they pepper sprayed me. So I'm not sure what kind of threat a 5'6" skinny female journalist is to 10 or 15 fully uniformed riot police.